Wow. Uh, Debit card is electronic fund transfer act. Yeah, Federal Reserve Board Regulation D. Credit card is common law of service contracts. Well, ACH transaction is Electronic Funds Transfer Act. Federal Reserve Board's Regulation E, and National Automated Clearinghouse Association, Trade Association Commercial Wire is Article 4A of the UCC. Consumer Wire is Electronic Funds Transfer Act. A negotiable instrument is an unconditional promise or order. To pay a fixed amount of money that must be in writing, signed, made payable to order, to bearer, or to cash, and made payable either on demand. Or at a definite time in the future. The holder of a negotiable instrument is a holder in due course if the holder has taken the instrument for value in good faith and without notice of it being overdue, fraudulent, or subject to claim by another party. Real defenses may be asserted against a HDC and include fraud in the essence. For example, tricking a party into signing a document, bankruptcy, forgery, material alterations of a completed instrument, and infinity party is a minor. Personal defenses include defenses associated with the formation of a contract, illegality, duress, lack or failure of consideration, or mental capacity, and defenses associated with enforceability, for example, unauthorized completion, or materially altering the instrument. Material alterations of a completed instrument? Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Fraud in the inducement or breach of contract. HTCs are immune from personal defenses. Fraud in the essence is a real defense applied when a fraudulent behavior is intended to obtain an individual's signature on a document without the signers knowing or having a reasonable opportunity to discover what the document contains. Fraud in the inducement is a personal defense which covers fraudulent misrepresentations of material facts by one party that another party relied on when entering into a contract. Claims in recoupment is a defense in which the amount owed by the obligor is reduced by some to amount due to an offsetting claim by the obligor. HDCs have immunity from claims in recoupment. The holder rule is an FTC promulgated regulation that preserves a consumer's rights against an HDC when the transaction involves the consumer entering into credit contracts related to the sale of goods and services. Primary liability, makers and acceptors. Secondary liability, drawers and endorsers. That's funny. No. So long as the check was properly presented and the instrument was not honored, and the drawer endorser had notice of the dishonor. The drawer endorser is now liable to pay the holder. The presentment deadline for secondary liability is 30 days and 6 months for primary liability. When someone transfers an instrument for consideration, the transferor automatically makes the following 5 implied transfer guarantees. The transferor is the legitimate owner of the instrument. All signatures on the instrument are authentic and authorized. The instrument has not been wrongfully altered in any way. No defense or claim could be asserted against the holder of the instrument. As far as the transferor goes, the issuer of the instrument is solvent. Anyone who presents a check for payment makes the 3 following presentment warranties. The presenter is the legitimate owner of the check. The check has not been wrongfully altered in any way. The presenter has no reason to believe that the drawer's signature is forged. A maker or issuer of a negotiable instrument may assert the following defenses against a holder of a negotiable instrument. The signature on the instrument is forged. The amount on the instrument was altered after the issuer or maker signed it, unless the issuer or maker left the instrument blank. The instrument itself is not valid under the common law of contracts. An obligor is discharged from liability by payment of the instrument. Tender. of the instrument, cancellation of the instrument, fraudulent alteration of the instrument, acceptance of a draft by a bank, unexcused delay in presentment or notice of dishonor with respect to a check for a security interest to be enforceable. The parties must ensure that it has attached to the property. The requirements for attachment are that value has been given. The debtor has rights in the collateral, and the debtor has authenticated a security agreement. A purchase money security interest is an automatically perfected security interest in consumer goods. When a merchant or lender offers financing to a borrower to purchase goods, any of the following might trigger a default. The borrower fails to make a payment. The borrower provides false or misleading information. The collateral is lost or destroyed. The borrower declares bankruptcy or the borrower's business is dissolved. So everybody, have to take my test. Oh no. I might require respond or I might not require respond. Does the test require? Yes, who cares? Okay, well, it'll give a prompt if it does, so there. That was funny. Everybody have a wonderful time. I showed a personal message. Too bad for me. Too. Yay. 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 Good job. That was funny. Man, it only took me 16 minutes to read that for not even. Like, I could probably read through all my outline again. Better grades, but I don't feel like it. So. Well, I have like infinite time to start on this thing. Well. Well. Um, oh, man. How long will it take me to get myself to do the test? Let's see here. Well. It's gonna be so nice to have. Well, 2 weeks. The next test in this class is 2 weeks later. These tests are actually not so bad because I'm how to incentivize to do all the work throughout the whole process rather than just saving it all for the end. That was funny. Oh man. I almost felt like I was about to throw up. Um, sorry, I just have to listen to this one song that I feel like listening to right now. Let's see if you can. You're gonna see tons of embarrassing stuff in my recommended. I just know it. So, because I keep clicking on all these videos. So, maybe it'll just show up in my recommended for no apparent reason. Probably not. Actually, I could just go into my history because I think I watched it last night, anyways. Oh man, why do I watch so many videos? Okay, there it is. So now you don't have to see embarrassing videos in my recommended, or do you? Ah, kind of, kind of. Not that. There's like if there's a certain type of video that's you can see in the sidebar where if that was like showing up like multiple times on the screen, then I'd be embarrassed. But since it's only once, even then, it's not even that bad. So, anyways, and I'm not even gonna. I don't know why I like that song so much. I don't know. else funny? Wait a minute. It looped at that exact moment. Basically, like, I'm just gonna do this test and then go to bed. Well, not really, because like if I start the test at 6, pretty much actually, because like I'll get done at 7:15, and then I'll go to bed at 8. So, and you can shut up and think that going to bed early is like not like a not cool thing to do, because I have to get up early. So I'm not going to go to bed late and get up early. What, you think it's cool to not get a good night's sleep? People are going to finish up the test in the last 15 minutes of class, so I can just need to sleep. Oh, great. There's no way I'm gonna start my test. There's no way I'm gonna keep walking around here for another 4 hours. It's just not gonna happen. Come on. I mean, I might have to. No, I'm not gonna take the pills. I'll just wait till after. Even if I finish the test at like 7:30. Fine. His best that I took, I got a 62.4. Alright, so it's not exactly bad plan for the test. Dude, like, I've been procrastinating for 23 minutes here. That's funny. That's funny. I know. Wanna take a test. There's only 3 tests left in this class. This one, this one, and then it would be nice if we could just give up all the. That'd be nice. I Largy. Largy. It's 6 o'clock. Largy. The block. Oh. So. Yeah. Oh. No, I don't want to take the test. Oh no. Wait, I should go to the bathroom again before I take the test just to be sure. Oh, I should take ibuprofen before I take the test. I don't want to take it. I don't wanna take a test. I don't wanna take a test. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't wanna take a test. I don't wanna take a test. I don't want to 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 take it. I don't want to take a test. I don't want to take a test. I don't wanna 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 take a test. I don't want to take a test. I don't want to take a test. I don't want to take a test. No. No, 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 no. 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 Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow, there's only 2 short answer questions and 21 multiple choice. Okay. Promised us to pay $700. Gives it to Rebecca. This one is correct. This is be payable to order or bearer. Wait, hold on. No, no, no. Oh, come on. Wait a minute. It's got to say payable to, right? I think this is the key here. It doesn't have to be signed by the payee. It just has to be signed by the. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, man. Yeah. Iris writes a check for $1,000. So I believe that is the drawer. Stephen, interestingly, this is a lot of terms and stuff. Oh, I know. Wait, X, come on, man. Just call it one or the other. Other what? Payable to Twitter. Are you serious? Who made this question? Payable to Twitter. Check payable to X for $8. The check is negotiable because the date is not required. It's just on demand. So, um, so how long do we have to take this here? We have an hour and 12 minutes. So basically until 7:27. We have a lot of time. Michelle. Larry must be the payee. The note must be all prior holders. Hmm. The third one isn't necessarily true though. Um, yeah, but I thought that. Come on. Check for $500. Greg steals the check and makes it payable to himself. Nick, who takes in good faith and without notice. Regarding payment, Patrick is liable. Let's see here. Er, um, I believe liable to. Oh, come on! Ah, oh, no! Why is this so confusing? One month later, Sam sells the note to Tina for $2,200. Sam. So Sam sells the note. Now Sam. Well, he does not hold the note anymore, right? I don't know. Oh, come on. What? What is this? What is this? So confusing. You can't, like, the stuff I studied doesn't exactly help with these questions. If Ron's signature was forged. Well, that's clearly true. I don't think any of the other ones should be true then. I mean, holder in due course. Oh, yeah, so forged. That is definitely true. Because even though they're a holder in due course, that's still a real defense, I believe. So that's funny. Shyster. So that would be fraud in. Is that the. She should have a defense. I thought it was called something else, though. Is that what it's called? Fraud in the execution? I think that's what it is. Um, so, Piers Morgan. Presented and dishonored with notice given, I think. So, yep, not even going to think about that. I'm taking too long. That was funny. And I'm getting stuck on a bunch of these questions. Like, oh my goodness, dude, what is this? Or not stuck, but I'm just not sure about a lot of them, which is terrible because I've read all, all of my information I needed to read. That's funny. How could you confuse? Oh my gosh. Maybe they were anonymous online or something. Yep, that's no. Seriously. It's like um, Emily negotiates the check to see bank. It's on the bank, I believe, right? I think it's on the bank because it's like automatically on the bank. I think. Oh man, it just doesn't seem right, but that's how it. I think that's what it said. But anyways, pays a check where the signature of the drawer has been forged. This is like the same idea as the last question. Bank must recredit the drawer's account for the amount of the check. If come on, how what? Where did we read this? Whatever the answer to this is, where did we read that? Are you serious? Wait a minute. What was the exception to the rule about giving a refund or whatever? What was the exception? It was the warranty, something about the warranty. Oh, come on. How? It's supposed to be warranty if the warranty was breached or something. Which of the warranties? Which negligence? We didn't even read this stuff. Like, are you kidding me? Where? How? Where? After certification, the liability is Kate is discharged, right? I'm pretty sure Kate is discharged on the check. So that's fine. We have until 9:27 or 7:27, right? We have until 7:27. We have plenty of time. That was funny. I don't think presenting is the correct word in the first part use of it. Uh, anyways, the bank dishonors the check. May successfully sue Ellen, I think. Ellen, only Ellen. Well, it doesn't say whether it's wrongfully dishonored or not, but I think it's Ellen. Just Ellen. Um, can you sue both? I think it's just Ellen. Can you sue the bank for that? I mean, it doesn't even say whether it's rightfully or wrongfully, and even if that's in the question, apparently it's irrelevant. We're gonna see this. Gosh dang it! I mean, you can't even know that from what we read in our book. I feel like there's so much extra information that we're supposed to be knowing right now to answer these questions. Bank can use uh, okay, this is bull crap. We didn't read about any of this in our book. This is bull. This is complete bull crap. This is bull crap. This is bull crap. Like, seriously? Come on. We did not read about this in our book. I read every page of every chapter that we had for this, and there was nothing about any of this. Um, oh come on, we can't answer this from based on what we read either. This is stupid. You've got to be kidding me. We never read about what happens if there's two guarantors and one of them refuses to pay. We never read about that. Uh, what does that even mean to? What do you mean a financing statement? What is that? Filed first, I think. He pulled questions from the CPA exam without giving any regard whatsoever to what information is in our textbooks. That's what he did. He should like if he's gonna do that, he should really like grade it on a curve because how we can't be expected to know all this. And the CPA, your students are expected to, to get like a 50% accuracy on the CPA exam. In the state. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. How was I supposed to know that was going to be an important fact? Is it where it's incorporated or where it's located? You've got to be kidding me. Come on. That is like such a random little detail. I didn't. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Are you serious? towing it from the public street, warehouse sued for breach of peace. Will not prevail. It did not breach the peace. Towing it from a public street, that is not breaching the peace, I don't think. Um, um, uh, gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. That there was no information. Yeah, these are clearly CPA questions without regard to what we've actually read. This is not fair. Fraudulent transfers and preferential payments. What is this? This is such crap. Again, this is a thing we haven't studied. This test is like twice as bad as our last test. Because the last one I thought maybe it was just because I didn't study enough. I should have saved more information to study, but nope. No, that's not the problem. I do not remember reading it about any of this stuff. Like I know I read about the trustee, but I didn't read the specific details that they're asking for. Because it wasn't in the book. There was nothing about 90 days or whatever. What does that even mean? Paid it month late, right? I mean, he paid the loan. He repaid it. Wait. Wait, no, wait. Wait, what are you talking about? What does that mean, plumbers repays the loan? Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Oh, wait. Oh, I read that wrong. Never mind. Owen loans plumbers $10,000. December 1st, plumbers repays the loan. It's over. How is there... Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, I see. I think so. I think that can happen. So, plumbers repaid the loan in full, and then on January 1st. So, I don't know the exact time period here. I don't know the exact amount of time. Maybe it's this one, 90 days. Yes, I think. Yes. If it is considered a preferential payment. I think so. $23. And borrows $1,400 from Bill. They agree to act as co-sureties for the debt in equal proportions. So that is a key fact that was not shown in that one question. The one question was like, one of the co-guarantors refused to pay, so the other one then paid. And eventually defaults. So this one is interesting. It has proportions. If there's multiple sureties or guarantors, does that mean that each person has is liable for a specific portion of it? Or what? What does it mean? I don't know, because there was nothing in the book about it, because of course there wasn't. Anyways, defaults. Bill collects the unpaid amount of $900 from Carol. Well, it says equal proportions. Yet again, this is bullcrap. There was nothing in our book about that. About multiple people. There was nothing about it. And if there was, whatever, I guess I don't know if there was. I'm totally gonna look back on that, because it's literally gonna be 15 points out of 125 points. Is this concept that I don't know the answer to the questions. I don't know this concept because either it wasn't in the book or I just skipped over it or something. But I have a very good feeling it wasn't in the book. That's just wonderful. How many questions have I even answered? Like half. It's so funny. Negotiable. Is payable to order or bearer a thing? It's gotta be this, right? I'm getting it. Oh, God. This test sucks. Man, this test sucks. Accepts a promissory note from Michelle for Larry to be a holder in due course. Okay, I don't think the third one is true because wait. Yeah, that can't possibly be true. Because it's the other way around. If only one prior holder was a holder in due course, that makes everyone else holder in due course. It's the exact opposite. So 3 cannot be right. I don't think 4 is correct. I don't know if 1 is correct either, because what if it was negotiated? I mean, it doesn't actually say whether the note was negotiated. It just says he accepted the note from someone else. If the other person negotiated to him, The payee of the note is the person where it says we're going to pay this to this person. I owe this person. Wait. I don't even remember what the word payee means at this point. This is ridiculous. Like, is it the person? Come on. Okay, I really need to know what payee means. You know what's funny? Who is the payee for promises? And who's the payee? I know. Steals the check. Patrick. Is Patrick liable here? Let's see. The Nick is a holder in due course. Okay, but let's see. Defense. What defense can he get? Defense of somebody stole the check. Is that one of the defenses you can get? Well, somebody stole it. Because we know Nick is a holder in due course. But is one of the defenses that you can give the fact that the check was stolen? It's the guy. Patrick is liable to either. It's going to be either Nick or nobody. But let's see. Now, I think he is going to be liable to Nick. I think it is. I think he is liable to Nick. Because is it a real defense or a personal defense? I don't know. What defense? What is the name of that defense, anyways? The defense of like, well, the check was stolen. I did not intend to give it to that guy. I'm just gonna say he's liable. Nick. Dang it. Not Greg. Dude, there's no way. How could he possibly be liable to Greg? That doesn't make any sense. Wait. Okay. Well, first of all, let's just see if they are a holder in due course. Well, they were a holder in due course at one point, right? So here's the original thing. So Ron gives Sam the $2,400 note. Okay, I don't. What is going on here? What is actually happening right now? Okay. Yeah, this whatever this stupid concept is, we didn't learn it because I don't know what that even means. Like I know he is or was a holder in due course when he received the note, and but then when you sell the note, do you continue to stay a holder in due course at that point? That doesn't make sense to stay a holder in due course. That doesn't make any sense. Like if you sell it for less than you sold it for $2,200. I don't think that makes any sense. Ron now owes Tina. Ron owes Tina the $2,400.
Because on the note it still says 2,400. So Sam is not. I'm just gonna say not. Like in this situation, now Ron owes $2,400 to Tina, not to Sam. So how could he possibly be a holder in due course? It doesn't make any sense. And then man, uh, so again, this is the one where it's like this is just the refund exception thing, right? Because pays check must the bank must refund. Okay, so in this situation, the bank. No, I'm pretty sure it must recredit the drawer's account in any situation here. Like, because, I mean, in fairness, for fairness' sake here, if you had to choose, I don't think a number amount matters. But if you were looking at, if you had to choose between this and this, the more fair thing would be this. So I'm just going to go with that because I don't know. Oh, I don't know the rule, but it seems like it makes logical sense. If the bank's negligence caused it, that means they should have to take the damage. That's funny. Oh man. So so again, we didn't learn about this crap. This is bull crap. So um foreclosure. Um, I I just know I've heard of the word foreclosure relating to mortgages. At least I think I have. So that's why I'm answering that. Again, here's the thing. I don't know the rule about multiple guarantors or multiple sureties. I don't know it because it wasn't in our book. Come on. Come on. If Iris pays the debt, why would it be Keith? It wouldn't it just be Jane? Wouldn't it just be Jane only? But apparently it's either Keith and Jane or it's not Jane. And why would it be Keith and Jane? And why would it be just Keith? Wait, Jill? Jill isn't even involved. Why is Jill in this? Why is Jill one of the answers? Jill is literally not even in the question, so obviously that's false. So she can recover. Why would it be both Keith and Jane? Like, can she recover at all? Because, like, she was a guarantor. Um, why would it be both Keith and Jane? It doesn't make any sense. Why would you recover from Keith? I don't see how Keith is somebody you need to recover it from because she agreed to act as guarantor. So I don't think you would recover it from Keith because you already signed the agreement that you would pay it if he defaulted. So I'm going to say neither because Keith, no, therefore it has to be this one. That was funny. So again, denied discharge. We never read anything about what circumstances would allow or call for denial of a discharge. Like, we didn't read about that. What do you mean a loss of his assets? That doesn't make any sense. Fails to list a debt. Probably, right? You would think if fails to list a debt, you would denied. Like, it doesn't even make any logical sense. Like, I thought that these ones are like non oh, come on. Because I remember there was like a certain list that was like you can't be discharged from those specific obligations. But I thought both of those were in the list. So, and I can't answer both of them at the same time. What does it even mean, back taxes? So, this sucks. Because there was like alimony and taxes were listed as non-dischargeable obligations or something like that. But it can't possibly be both of them. I'm almost certain that both of these were non-dischargeable. You've got to be kidding. Like, you can't be discharged from your taxes, but I thought I saw the word alimony in there. And isn't that domestic support payment? That's what it is. But since there's only one correct answer, that would logically rule out both of them. Unless somehow I'm missing that, and somehow one of those two is actually dischargeable. But what is back taxes? That was funny. I have to come up with an answer because you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. How much time? I have like half an hour left. Still, I have like a million hours. I mean, again, we're on number 9. I have 33 minutes. So, dang it. There was a list of non-dischargeable obligations, and I thought that both of those were on there. But maybe, here's the thing. What is back taxes? I mean, what am I even... Like, I know the word taxes was on the list, but the problem is, what if it's like, that's a specific type of tax or something? Why on earth would you... How would you possibly fail to list a debt? Because how could you possibly fail to list a debt? Because the entire point of bankruptcy is to be discharged of your debts. But if you don't list a debt, then why on earth would you Like, why would you not list a debt? Because you clearly know what your debts are. You're just trying to get out of it. Like, you've got to be kidding me. I hate this question. What is back tax? Like, you're going to be denied discharge. But here's the thing, though. Oh, come on. Like, here's the thing. It didn't say whether he had multiple debts. And what if only one of them is a domestic support payment? You would then you'd be able to be discharged from all the other ones, wouldn't you? But not that one. Like, just having one non-dischargeable doesn't mean all of them. But what does it mean? You've got to be kidding me. Fails to list a debt. Did we answer every question except for the last one? No, we have 4. Promissory note. From Michelle. Oh, this stupid question again. Come on. So, accepts a promissory note. 3 is false. 4 is false. 4 is false. 1 or 2? Which one is it? Payee. Who is the payee of a note? Isn't that the person being paid? No. Yes. The person who pays is a payer. But what if you negotiate a promissory note? I believe, and let's see here. Well, apparently we only have one question left. We have a whole 29 minutes to answer one question. So I hope this one was good. Okay, this thing again. So, I mean, I could just be conservative and just go opposites because they're the same concept. Let's see, where's the question? It's 2 of the same types of concepts. So, yeah, but look, equal proportions. Equal proportions. It literally says it right there. It says it right there. Eventually, Bill collects the unpaid amount from Carol. Are Dan and Ernst discharged? It says equal proportions, but again, I don't know. Because one question didn't say equal proportions. One question said that just said they both were guarantors. This question says equal proportions. So because it says equal proportions. It says equal proportions. Why on earth would it say equal proportions if they weren't going to split up the obligation amongst themselves rather than having one person pay the whole thing? Okay, so it's 3 people, and it's $900. So it's you know what? I'm gonna say Dan and Carol Dan and Carol each owe, Dan and Ernst each owe Carol $300. I don't know if this is the correct answer. I'm just guessing. Because it says equal proportions. So basically, in that situation, Carol would have lost a net amount of $300. The one with Iris here, it says agree to act as guarantors on a loan made by Keith. It doesn't say equal proportions, it just says they're both guarantors. Essentially, this is kind of like the conservative strategy because, oh, but it's not conservative because, where is it? Let's say that no, I should. It says equal proportions. Why would it say equal proportions if that means that they are all liable in equal proportions for that amount? That's what it means. Why would the word equal proportions even be in there? Doesn't make sense to not have that. But then for the other question, it doesn't say equal proportions. Plus, there's no possible way that there is no possible way that Keith would be liable here because Keith defaults on payments. Proportionate liability. What if maybe it is Keith and Jane? So Iris paid the debt, but she agreed to be a guarantor. Therefore, she shouldn't have to recover it from Keith. That's not what an agreement for guarantor means. That you agree to pay it if the other person can't pay it. You can't pay it and then be like, all right, now you owe me the money, even though you made the agreement wouldn't even exist if you were to do that. You would basically be ignoring the agreement. The agreement is if I can't pay it, then you pay it. That's the agreement, isn't it? So you cannot recover from Keith. Therefore, you can't. We're going to answer the answer that does not involve recovery from Keith. This was a horrible test. This was a horrible test. How many questions? How many points were the short answer? Weren't they 10 points each? So let's see. That means that the best you can get on this is a 105. Okay, here is my grade on this test, I think. If I got both short answers incorrect, the worst possible score is a 60%. That is so funny, dude. Imagine if I get 0 points on the short answer. Just imagine. And then if I got both of them correct, my best possible score is a 76. I got between a 60 and a 76%. You gotta be kidding me. This is so unfair. This is so unfair. I got which question did I was I like thinking to like screaming like, man, this was not in the book. Like, why? Okay, I'm gonna look that one thing up. Wait, first, that was funny. I'm gonna look up the one thing. Wait, where if it's not in our book, I'm gonna be like, really? How was I expected to answer 2 freaking questions about a concept that wasn't even covered in our textbook? Like, why? That's funny. Where was that concept, anyways? It's gotta be in this, right? Where is it? Okay, so there's a discharge here. Wait, no. Oh. I don't know if this is it. Where's the thing? Ah. Yep. This is bullcrap. We have found bullcrap, folks. That concept is not in our textbook. 15 points of our exam were testing us on a concept that we didn't learn in our book. Wonderfulness. Wonderfulness. I knew it. I would bet that like half of the questions on our test were testing concepts that were not even explained in our textbook because the questions are from a CPA exam. Just because they are on the same general topic that our textbook covered doesn't mean that we actually learn the information. Why would you give us CPA questions when you know that students are expected to score around a 50% on the CPA to pass? And yet you're going to give us the same level of difficulty on testing us on information that we didn't even read in our textbook. I got between a 60 and a 76%. That was, wow.